What's up, everybody? Welcome to Irresponsibly Responsible. My name is Tony La Torta, whatever you guys want to call me today, and we are on a new adventure. Let me introduce to you guys my co-host. Co-host, right?
Yeah.
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 That's where you come in.
Oh,
and say,
okay.
Oh, hey, how's it
My
going?
name's Cito. I'm the one who started the Irresponsibly Responsible brand as our first podcast. I don't know if we're going to do a lot more, but we're going to do it tonight. And then social media, marketing, But yeah. And then that's my brother, and he's with me. Tony too, but all right. Because I'll talk forever right now.
I'm Bobby. This is my brother. This is my nephew. And here we are. This is our first one to shoot the brand out. And we're going to release the hounds with the help of Tony on the mic.
That's right.
Yeah, we're going to try. Let's see how
Yeah,
this
we'll
goes.
do what we can. Right?
But, all right, let's get into it. Irresponsibly Responsible. I know we talked about on my podcast that I have, but this is more like a deep dive. What's going on? How'd you come up with that? Like, how did you figure out all that?
So, the short version or the long version, I'll give you the long version. I left LA, went to Utah, turned my life around, whatever. 25 years later, I got to go back to LA to turn myself in. Did that, went home, and I was at an after party in my apartment, and then everybody left. And then people were still doing a little bit of candy, whatever.
If you know,
X-rated.
you know.
Yeah. I started getting paranoid. I started thinking, you know what? What if they knock down my door? I started tripping. And I started thinking to myself, you know what? Like, yeah, people are doing bad or whatever, this and that, but we're at home. And I'm not saying that drugs are good, by no means.
Candies, allegedly.
Yeah, my bad. Yes, candy cane. My bad.
Candy girl.
You are my...
Come on.
But...
Yeah.
I started thinking about it. I said, you know what? These guys aren't out there drinking and driving. They're not, running amok. And so I just thought about that. And then, it came with everything. My mom, she's from Mexico, Tepic, Nayarit. I flew her out to Utah, and she saw a river, a rio, and she made a beeline to it. And she was 74 years old. Well, my mom's like a ninja. She's still 74 years old. And I told my mom, I said, Ma, cuidado. She stopped because that was her making a little irresponsible action with the rocks. She could have fell. And she stopped. She grabbed my hand. She had a little responsibility to that action. So what it is just live your life to the fullest. Because a lot of times we're being irresponsible. Just add a little responsibility to that action. I'm not telling you 90%, 50%, 10%, or 0.0001%. But when it matters, add a little responsibility to that action so you make it home to your loved ones. So you don't end up in jail, in the hospital, or in the morgue.
Live to be irresponsibly again.
Yes.
That's a good one.
Live, vato. That's a good one.
That's a trademark.
Yeah, live to be irresponsible again. Yes. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's where it is. So, you know what I mean? I said, hey, we might, people might be partying or whatever, but we're at home.
But they're
We're
not
not-
dancing.
Yes. But they were dancing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you know what we're quoting?
No.
Nacho.
Nacho Libre. Yeah.
See, I watched that as a kid, but I never really
Come
liked
on.
that movie. I don't know.
This is
We're
Ramesses
just being
at the
irresponsible,
party.
bro.
Yeah.
Not watching it again.
It's okay. And the good thing is that he's family. So
Yeah,
he
yeah.
gets
Just
all.
like our little cousin.
Yeah.
No, not my little cousin. I'm sorry, my little nephew.
Yeah, he is.
No, yeah, not like, he is my little nephew. He's the first one to get me on a podcast. So I'm going to start posting all kinds of shit.
I was going to ask you, can we cuss on here? Because I don't know, some people don't like
I'm just trying to say the S word.
We're
I'm not
being
trying-
both.
I think
Both?
we can.
We're being irresponsibly responsible. That's what's going on.
All right, because we're not saying anything bad.
Yeah, man.
What's
Change my
in the-
life around.
What's in that cup? Apple juice?
For the viewers at home, it is apple
Coke.
juice.
Nah,
Go ahead.
Coke.
Go ahead.
We're
This
loose.
No, with all that being said, what's one action or one thing that you did in life where you were irresponsibly responsible? Can you come back to one of those stories?
Yeah.
Like one that just comes right off the dome, right off.
Well, there's so many, that Like they all just like normally, because I'm the first one to say like, all right, well name one. If there's so many, right?
Right, yeah.
But for me, they all just come. Like I would say the one I said
The one that
last
like
time.
light switches your light bulb. Is it?
When some vato told me, hey, I'm not gonna come by to see you because I think I'll be followed. I told him, and he owed me money, and I told him, all right then, firme, do what you got to do. I'll grab it tomorrow or in a week. You know what I mean? The action was irresponsible because the money came from bad shit. But I listened. But the responsibility comes from God. Like they say in Wish, and I'm not trying to get all religious, right? But he saved my life, and I'm not here. I'm the baby. So I didn't have to really read the Bible. I got a pass. I got to sleep in the aisle.
When everybody was just
Rosario. Oh, déjalo.
déjalo.
Yeah, he was
I'm
chancho.
the little cute little
Chancho.
butter. I had him, my oldest brother, in AD. And I was a baby, so I had a pass, So I'm not trying to, quote no scriptures, but I know enough to be good and to whatever, this and that. And that's where we're at. I forgot exactly what we're talking about.
He's trying to get you to tell
Irresponsible
a
story.
party story.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Where you're like, dang, like,
With
I was
him.
being irresponsible.
Yeah.
All right, one of the nights we were going home, then we were on the 210 freeway that's in Pasadena.
We were in the
it
valley.
250?
We were in the middle of the
210?
valley of the beast.
Bro, we got lost.
You guys got lost?
We got lost, and we had to park because that's where we woke up. We woke up like on the freeway. It had a big old wall. Somehow we ended up on. They had a road, and we ended up on top of the road of the wall. And my brother always loved oldies but goodies, and it was the maroon one. What was this again? The maroon was what?
It was a Plymouth.
It was a Plymouth.
Plymouth
But
Valiant.
It took us everywhere. Bro, we ran over curbs.
Yeah,
Got chased.
Yeah.
Not because we weren't down, but someone had a
We were
pistola.
irresponsibly responsible.
Exactly. But we woke up, mijo, like at 6 a.m, like what?
All crudo.
On the side, bro. And we're
Hurry.
from Norwalk, you know what I mean? Not from Norwalk, nobody or whatever, right? Not that there's anything wrong with that. But you know what I mean? That's where we grew up in Norwalk, and we're in not even Pasadena to get like Azusa.
Nah.
Not even past Azusa, the 210.
Yeah. 'Cause
And we woke up, and that was just us. We parked somewhere.
we went.
We blacked out.
There wasn't anywhere we wouldn't go if the
Like
party
who?
was popping.
Like who in the 90s and the 2000s didn't black out and got a chance? You know what I mean?
Well-
Like we got chances, bro, by just being irresponsible.
All these pre-games, all these little niches. I mean, me and you were doing it before all that. You know what I mean? It's like, and everybody knows, when you're first starting out, you're drinking, you don't want to spend too much. You get your little drink, pop that collar, and this little junior right here with this fresh liver, taking it straight to the head. Like, come on, you can do it.
Dude, to this day, Mio, I can remember him telling me, like, yeah, it's because, my phone's on.
Public enemy number one.
Man. R.I.P. to the headphone users.
It's my girl. Nah, I'm just
Sure.
I don't have a girl.
I don't have-
Like,
Hey.
I'm just wishy, right?
So he's available.
He's manifesting.
Sure.
Yeah, bro, mijo. We're doing this right now off the cuff for all you guys. The best host on the planet. Irresponsible, responsible. It's a lifestyle,
I can
Right?
see that, yeah.
right? Mijo, all of us. I talked to a guy today in the sauna. I'm in Utah right now, and he's a snowboarder. And he's like, he broke his shin like twice, like through his skin.
Oh.
I told him the brand, and like some people will get it. And I would say 90% of us will get it.
Yeah.
Because we're irresponsible, man. That's life. Whether it be fun or take chances or whatever it is, we're irresponsible. But we have to add a little responsibility to that action. And I didn't work for 25 years, Mio. You know that. Mm-hmm. I was a guy. You even told me that. Gabriel told me that the other day. Oh, yeah, Uncle Cito. You show up in the rentals. I said, Tony told me first. I go, why did Tony tell me? Why couldn't you tell me? He goes, Uncle Cito, I don't understand. I was always like, he goes, how old are you, Mio?
Oh, I'm 30 now.
Órale, pues, watch out.
You got him by 6.
No, but still, you're still young, Mio. You look good, right? But yeah, you got him by 6. So he's 3, right, where he can remember his Uncle Cito. And you're 9. So you're like 9, all impressive. Uncle Cito's
Dang, I want to do what Uncle Cito
Yeah,
does.
he's
I'm not
showing
gonna
up
lie.
in a different rental. You know what I mean? Like rental car in slacks.
No, you know
When
what?
it's-
You want to know what? It really like did it for me when I heard the story about Drake.
Kick bag.
That's just between us. That's when I was like, damn, okay.
But it wasn't even, mijo, like it wasn't even
But
really.
okay, if I'm 9 years old and
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like,
No, I understand.
you know, I'm
Uncle
just like,
Cito's with Drake. But that was Javi's. Shout out
Yeah.
to Javi T.
Javi.
That was Javi's story because he was the one that was right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He played
he's got video
security.
proof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Don't
shout
try
out
to come
Kimo,
across the-
John. And there was another vato I didn't really like, but we'll leave him out. And then Javi, like we were right next to Drake's VIP in Park City.
Javi didn't have a mic. He's like, hey,
Nah,
check
nah,
the girl.
Yeah,
check
Javi
the
didn't
girl.
have anything.
Check the girl in red.
But he was right
But
there.
he was
you know?
big. He was already a
And,
VIP.
But, you know, but mijo, I was.
But I
already
got
being-
much love, Javi.
But I was already being irresponsible. Like, well, I ain't gonna lie, mijo. When Drake came out, they sat. So my friends are all security guards, big vatos. They're saying that they sat them there strategically on purpose, because Drake had like a VIP like 25 times the size of what everybody else had. We had like a little fucking
Cubicle?
Huh?
Cubicle?
Yeah, mijo. But we were right next to Drake, and he came out. I ain't bullshitting because I don't hate. The whole club came to that side. The whole club. So the homies were like trying to whatever, and Javi's like got in the mix. Me, I'm trying to tell girls, hey, who wants to come get close to Drake? I'm just saying, man, it was a different time, right? And so I'm with my boy Javi. He started working and shit. Started, elbowing. Cause he's a big vato. You know what I mean? He's a bigger dude. Me, I don't got a security guard for nobody. And Drake, I shook his hand. They made a big deal about it. I told because he was coming around to shake everybody's hand. I happened to be there. And I even leaned over and I told my boys, should I shake his hand? He goes, yeah, shake his hand. So I shook his hand, but we didn't work for him. But we worked for him or whatever. You know what I mean? But yeah, 9 years old.
Yeah, you
know
hear
what I
that.
mean?
You're just like,
Yeah, the
it's like
Drake
right
stuff.
now, like with my in-laws, my cuñados, my little brother-in-laws.
Yeah.
They saw me take a picture with baby alien. They're like, oh, I'm like,
Yeah.
There it
Well,
is,
yeah,
huh?
it's a big deal.
yeah.
Yeah, the Drake thing. Well, I'm glad that, all the rental cars and all the feria and all the slacks and everything. that I
No,
was
we
wearing.
knew when we saw Uncle Cito come in summertime. We
Hey,
knew
yeah,
jet
yeah,
skis,
I was always
jet skis
dressing up.
for sure.
Yeah.
Remember when you took the picture of me? I thought I was in shape, mijo, and he has a picture of me, and my chichi is all.
Oh, yeah. Bare leg, bro. Bare leg.
No, that's a different one. Dick.
Fuck, that
Don't get
one-
more. No, the one in the backyard, again, the cabana.
Fuck.
Like
No,
I had
the
like
bare leg,
I had
bro.
a sleeveless. Hold on, I had this. Tell the braid.
Yeah,
that wasn't
yeah.
bare leg.
Yeah, it was.
That was.
I got
oh,
you.
Yeah,
Finish
was bare
that
leg.
one up. Finish
was
that
bare
one.
leg.
But I'm guilty
Yeah,
too.
but
I
hey,
got you.
Hey, but I thought I was all chingon, and I had it was a Guess sleeveless, like a sweater V-neck, and I was there just chilling, and Sequiel like sending me like 15 years later, he goes, check this out. And I was like, I don't know. I've been wearing it for like every other weekend, thinking I'm all chingon and shit.
Yeah.
And my fucking chichis all under.
Oh, pachaga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch out. Let him tell you about my.
So
my tan.
we're at Bear Lake, and it's hot out there. Me and C-Dog, we're drinking. We got the whole fam bam, everybody, all the kids, and he's sitting. It's like the third day, and he's melting. He's sitting on the deck. We have a house on the beach, literally sitting on the deck, and I can see him. And I walk up to him, and I'm like, bro, what's up? He goes, man, I'm tired and I'm hungover. And he goes, watch out. And he lifts his tit, and it's all white underneath because he's all tan. And I'm like, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm like, wait. So I
Let me just say this.
he's got double
supposed to
D's.
stay
Mine are like
private.
C cups. So I do the same thing. And I'm like, because I was getting ready to get on him. But, hey,
He's on the same boat.
it was funny. It's funny as hell.
Good old days, mijo. Know what I mean? That's how, like I said, we're family. That's how you knew me when I was being irresponsible. But I was still being responsible without knowing it. And the responsibility comes from God, right? They say intuition. God tells you, hey, I'm not going to get all religious. Like I said, I might have said it earlier, but I'm just saying, like, God, you
tells
know.
you, hey, kick back.
Huh?
God
Yeah.
tells you, kick back.
In some kind of way. In some kind of way that we were brought up. Even though I was bad for so many years, I was good. I was a good bad guy. Always. And I'm proud of that. That's why I was like, everybody gives me credit like, oh, Cito, you know, you changed your life. And I did. I give myself credit. Like 25 years of doing dumb shit, but doing what I wanted. I flew wherever I wanted, not to Ibiza. I ain't gonna, you know, influencers, whatever. But I flew to Colorado what I wanted. You know what I mean? To watch my Broncos, you know. Flew my friends with me. I did what I wanted. You know what I mean? I lived that life. For somewhat reason, we're right here. Irresponsible, responsible. My mom says I owe it to the youngsters to talk to them about that. You know, do shit better.
Yeah, because you almost have to. Because right now it's, man,
Está cabrón.
The whisper becomes talks, and that's when you slow down about God. You know what I mean? He's never left. He's just. I saw your TikTok and somebody referenced footsteps.
Yeah.
Which is like,
Shout out to Eric Muse.
Yeah.
Like my little brother.
Yeah, he does.
My partner for the Irresponsible Responsible brand.
You're gonna make it out here one of these days.
I got like 20 partners because I want to share everything. You know, I'm so like I try to be generous. I try to let everybody like, hey, we're gonna fucking you get 4%, you get 4%. You know what I mean?
No, that's good.
We're trying to do it legit.
Yeah, there's a lot.
We're launching the brand too.
Yeah, when is that?
Like a shirt.
So let's speak a little bit more on the brand. Like what entails the brand? What are you gonna be doing? Shirts, like
Clothing and social media. Like, and the social media is like dance. I like dancing. You know, it's important to me to. When I was in Arizona, I bought a house in Arizona. Like it's been to a beautiful house. After COVID and all that stuff, to be home, like closer or whatever. So I started dancing, being closer to my grandma. So responsible man is like dance, but everything that can, you know, it's just a way of life. And so I started it in Arizona, but you know, to come with it. So
why dance though?
Because I love music.
Well, like.
Because I love music and like, so for me, I'm a talker.
Right.
Like if I feel comfortable.
Right. As you guys
can
see.
Yeah, no. But hey, but me, like I didn't feel comfortable. I didn't get social media until after I got busted. Like I was a very private person.
Right.
And I choose to be like that. But I have people that are influential, you know what I mean, that told me 16 years ago, but I was still doing bad shit. Like, Cito, you should start talking and just being yourself. And so I can't go back to that life, right?
Right.
So now I got to work for the man and then just try to build this. Just be myself, you know, the brand.
No, it's good. But the dancing.
Like, I've danced my whole life.
I know, like.
So the dancing, when it comes down, we've always danced because clubbing is what we've done. You know what I mean? DJ, we got stories upon stories. But our grandmother passed. And our grandmother, traditionally, you know what I mean, Mexican family, she was literally the bread, the butter, the one that held it together. Mijo, we never...
She loved dancing.
We never strayed from her, or better yet, my mom never did. My mom always stayed with her. And so we grew up kind of like as a second mother, you know, grandmother figure. And that's literally what she was. She los chiquió. So, you know what I mean? When she passed, we all, granted, everybody, you know, mourns in a different way. But I remember he called me and he's like, hey, I danced with my grandma. You know, and it was beautiful the way he explained it, you know, just kind of like, hey, and it was kind of almost like a release, like an acceptance, you know what I mean? Kind of like just flushing things out. And I said, keep on doing it, you know, and here we are now, you know, he's dancing now for the ladies, Because he's irresponsible. Yeah, you think you were going to get away, huh, baby bubba?
Dude, you're talking about my grandpa
Hey,
and all
hold
that.
on.
You
Hey,
shift all the
what are we?
nastiness.
Irresponsibly
irresponsible.
responsible, right? Yeah. So, hey,
Shout.
people out there going to
Nah,
know they're
nah.
going to get a flavor, a little bit of,
I'm
you know.
all over the place.
Here's the
right now,
jalapeno.
Mio, look,
All right, take the dance floor. Take the dance
I went
floor.
blank right now
Yeah.
because I'll go whatever, right? But the brand is the brand, and I'll do. I'm just gonna be myself and honor whoever I want. And yeah, the dancing part is my grandma, not just my grandma, his ex-wife. I'm not his ex-wife, his widow wife that passed. Lynn, anybody that's passed, that's been close to me, I can dance with them.
Cousin Junior.
I close my Junior, who is in a bad spot, he hasn't passed. But I dance for the people that can't dance, and I love to dance, man. It got me closer to music. We've always been close to music. We used to have a band. We used to be poor. We're still a little poor right now, but so what? But like I used to play the guitar, and it used to be a broom. And Sekiad used to but
You gotta. There's like a big gap right here.
Music.
A bass.
Music. Yeah.
Cuando me tomo una leche.
Let me find out you guys were like Selena and the Dinos.
Yeah, but
Without the Selena.
No, without.
If we would have been, hey.
Hold on, Mio, without instruments.
So I was Elvis Presley. My brother Adrian was kind of like in between what, and Cito was straight Spanky from the
Dude.
Yeah, don't make me show because he was cute.
Everybody's got to be
Cito
handsome.
was the cute one, dude. Like he had the
Elvis
hand-me-downs
Presley,
and the shirts.
James Dean.
The shirts, some of them we hit him perfectly on the belly button, bro. And he was out. He didn't care. He was
I'm
always
the baby, mijo.
Yeah.
That's why we're at right now, because you know what I mean. I grew up the black sheep, but all straightened out. But with these guys as my mentors, my dad left when I was like 10. Mm-hmm. My mom, she did what she did, man. She raised us. I'm not perfect, but here we are.
Nobody is
responsible, right?
Nobody is.
It's all love. But the dance thing is for my grandma and for Junior and for everybody that's passed away that misses their loved ones. Close your eyes, put on a jam, and put your arms to the sky. And just dance with them. I ain't lying. In Arizona, by myself, Mio, I only had Tommy Brams. He's another one for the Irresponsible Responsible brand. Shout out to Tommy. That's all I had out there. But he was an hour away from where I lived, and he's paralyzed. He's in a wheelchair from down here, but he still dances. That's another one. He dances his ass off in his chair. So I was by myself, and one day, I don't know. I just put on some music, and I started dancing with my gordas. Like that, for reals. And that's how it started. And it's dance and everything good in this planet. Because I used to be bad, but I was always, you know what I mean? I never stopped, trying to be good, right?
All right.
Life.
I got that.
Yeah.
It's like a bonfire effect, Some people like to get to the point where it's warm enough and they're smart enough to be like, hey, okay, this is good. And then some people want to get to the points where they get blisters and they like that rush, Blisters could equate to clubbing, drugs, whatever. I mean, we lived it, we passed it, and we're just here. We're just here to have fun with what we had, you know what I mean? Hopefully we could influence some youngsters. And, in the end, we're not hypocrites. We've been there, we've done that, especially me. I'm a father. Well, we all are. I've been through it. And the way I live my life is just try to be an example, but always be fair. Do not be that hypocrite, because you lose people when you start to just kind of that finger, hey, you. It's not that. You just get more attention when you get down. And it's not to say that you're belittling them to their level. You know what I mean? You let them know, hey, I've been there, done that. Look it. You know what I mean? You might even burn your hands some more times, but in the long run,
love, man.
Yeah, just keep on doing what you're doing. Keep on stepping forward, and it's a beautiful journey. Don't
I'm
let.
about to text my ex-girlfriend right.
Man,
I would have said Nate, but I'm not even gonna say.
fucking
Give
better
me this
not.
shit right here, bro.
Nah, I'm just playing.
Let's get
though.
this Kool-Aid away
it's
from
funny
him, bro.
I was just thinking
Let's
about
get
it.
this Kool-Aid away from him.
you got to be responsible with that one, man.
But I'm just thinking him like, because I'm buzzed.
Is that
You know what I
bud?
mean? So,
C Doc.
it
I'm
is
on
what it
C
is.
Doc.
Don't start sending some drunk texts at like 6
Nah,
o'clock in the
hell no.
afternoon.
Ain't no
Yeah.
So, nah. I'm saying it so that I don't do it. So you guys hold me accountable. Sorry.
Sorry. To all you ladies, I'm still available.
Nah.
Let them know.
Nah.
Let them know. Yeah, you are. Yeah,
Slide
you
in
are.
the
Working on my
DMs.
27 followers.
27.
Shout.
That's
We
good.
gotta start somewhere, Mio.
Yeah, with to stay on the dancing thing, like, what type of dance do you do though? Like, it
used
doesn't
to-
matter. or-
Nah. So I'm gonna start taking dancing classes when I get back home. I've been out here for 2.5 months. Yeah, shale.
Yeah, he's going to be the best dancer in
Mio.
St. Bernadette.
But I used to pop when we were younger, and we always danced. I always danced. Like,
You're gonna get into some of the little salsa.
what? Yeah, if I have to, merengue,
Dang.
bachata. What is it? That one?
Bachata.
Popping.
See, like, I can't relate to that. You know why? You know what my nickname is?
What?
2x4.
Why?
You know why? Because I'm stiff as fuck.
Serio?
Kick it.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Yeah, I'm stiff.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can't move. Yeah,
You got to
Alright,
give him
what do
his
you
little
mean, bro?
flowers. You got to
I
get.
can. Yeah.
Serio?
Serio.
Nada?
Well, when I'm drunk, yeah, but
Yeah.
Well, there it
you
is.
should have seen it. Speaking of like 2 weeks ago, my in-law, my suegra, my mother-in-law, she got married, right? Like legit. I don't know why, but like after a while, I started drinking a little bit.
Yeah. what
My
do you mean?
mom was there,
Oh, yeah?
Mom?
and I was all. My wife, like my knees hurt the next day. I'm like, man, why my knees hurt?
What happened, bro?
Yeah, estaba quebrándole, zapateando and everything. And my wife was like, you should have seen
A
yourself.
little bit to the
yesterday."
windows, to the
Yeah.
wall,
Recorded?
to the.
Yeah. I think someone did. Someone did.
There's nothing like dance, mijo.
I had fun.
Yeah,
from what I remember.
look,
I
man.
had fun.
I'm in Utah right now, and the first time I really understood dance was in Utah, because I used, we took pride in being the cool. I love dancing. Saturday Night Fever, Grease. You guys know my age, whatever, right? But we used to dance like, getting out of the shower and shit, getting ready to go to the club or whatever. But for us, like, and I'm not saying we're pretty boys, right? But guys who had a little game with the ladies, for me and for my brothers and for who we knew, the people who danced were the people that didn't have game. They had to dance. They had to, shake it up.
They had to what?
They had to
I'll
dance.
do that again.
Shake it up.
Do it again.
Yeah.
They had to shake it up for the ladies, me.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that,
What I'm saying is,
little,
They didn't have no game.
Get him going.
So and I'm not saying I'm right. This is what I used to think when I was younger. Us, we made it a point to not dance, because we wanted to show people that we don't have to dance to talk to a chick. You feel me? That was back then. But we loved dancing. Like me and my brother and my other brother, we used to have dance contests and shit.
So
all
in,
that.
in LA, it
Dance.
was status. It was about how you acted. People would see you dress up a certain way, the way you carried yourself. It was like you put on a uniform.
And not saying that dancing was bad,
No, not at all.
but for us,
No, I get it because I mean I can relate to that.
You know what I mean? And it's almost like the bad boy type. Girls will come and be like, you want to dance? And be like, nah. If there was another one in line that had been eyeballing you all night, you know what I mean? You just kind of play. You catch her on the way out, psst, psst, that old scoot. Hey.
I don't mean to cut them off, but let me just add this, right? And I'm not saying like we're older now, right? It is what it is. But game is game. All these guys or whatever, Jets and whatever, we didn't need all that shit. All we needed was this, and maybe a little bit of this. But if a girl came up to me and asked me and she looked good, she said, hey, do you want to dance? I would make it a point, nah.
Let the dogs out.
No,
Yeah.
dude, not dogs.
It was already in the buckets.
No, what I'm saying is,
Go for
yeah.
it. Get it,
well, that's
get
the
it.
ultimate, right?
Oh,
No, well, not, dude.
go for it.
You're
go
all
for it.
porno
All
now.
right, all
¿Qué
porno.
vato?
That's what we were 2 weeks
But no,
ago.
but he's right. He's right. What I'm
Yeah.
saying though is this: we say, nah, I don't dance, but we can sit down, right? And they look at like, oh my god. You grab her hand, you go sit down. What I'm saying is that it's all status. You tell the guys, that have to dance that we don't have to dance.
Look at-
I mean,
We're sticking with the.
but when we get to the fucking, when we get to the corner,
the dark
corner,
spot.
yeah,
the lights
then
don't
it is.
shine.
Oh,
Yeah.
He's like,
But
I
that's the whole
don't, I
thing.
don't
A la
dance.
verga.
Hey, Uncle Cito's like, I don't dance.
All right.
I don't dance with my feet, but let me dance.
No, but what I'm saying now though is now I dance with my feet, Mio. Like I'm more open. I started being more open when I came to Utah, like I said. First club I came to out here, man, there was this white boys wearing LA Gears. You know, we all know LA Gears back in the day. Baby, you don't, Mio. Like, yeah, you
know
don't.
what you're talking about.
Yeah, all right. It was a shoe. Real Payless, type shoe. But there was a guy in front of me, man, wearing LA Gears shorts. I'm all in slacks, dressed, to a T. Like I'm out of a GQ magazine almost. I'm going to say it like I say it. Right? I'm just saying, mijo. This Perialis from the secondhand store, $5. Look at it. I wouldn't even bought it if it wasn't so fly. Because I got like 1,000 shirts. Nah, not really, but maybe like 200. But that's close. But still, mijo. I was dressed to a T. I asked my brother, I said, what's up with this? Like, not tripping or whatever, but just like, he's like, yeah, that's how you do it out here, Cito. I went inside. I'm going to tell you right now. There was some, I'm going to just say it, I'm not racist. There were some white folks dancing. All off beat. All off beat.
Yeah.
Mio. Off.
The sprinkler.
Double beat.
But they didn't even give it that.
Hell
dude.
no, they didn't. There was like 7 of them.
So.
Like, hold on. Like 3 girls and 4 guys. Because there's always more guys than girls, right? So 3 girls and 4 guys, bro. And they were stomping and foot loosing.
Not even no cha-cha slide?
It didn't even matter.
Damn.
And I looked, bro, I saw a smile on their face, Mio. And I'm a dancer, but that's when I really, really realized what dancing was all about.
You wanted a piece of that.
Yes, I did. I went up there and started scooting, booting.
Yeah.
Not really. But I'm
think
telling
you
you,
probably did, yeah.
nah, I probably did it.
So in LA, like I said, you carry yourself a certain way. It's almost like an armor. You know what I mean? When you're going out, the girls are checking. Out here, when he first came out, I was already used to it. I already been slowing it down. Already
You're
was
married.
with my wife. Yeah, exactly. But this guy was like, "Where's the chicks? Where's the this? Where's that?" But once he got to that point where it was like, "Hey, just be you," and it was like a Chico stick in a, you know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? Like the güeritas had no chance. And then him and his crew were just like doing it irresponsibly responsible.
Yeah, now we're just talking about picking up on chicks.
Yeah,
That's not where we wanted to go.
Yeah,
It's irresponsibly responsible.
Yeah, nah. Well,
it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ties in.
But you know what? This is where
Utah,
this
man.
is. He's always been that way. So we
Nah.
would go. Yeah,
No,
Cito.
no.
No. Relax, bro. Let me get around. He would go, and his first priority was the chicks.
Yeah.
The viejas.
Hey.
But don't let Ricky Martin come on. And then he would go out there and dance with my wife all the time, bro, because she danced
He
forever.
didn't dance, bro.
And Cito,
Cool guy.
Cito's
down
got the
after-
libido going. Oh, yeah. Well, he was using it.
I saved him, bro.
Yeah.
Because his wife loved to dance, especially when Ricky Martin came on.
Yeah.
Back in the day, bro, when it was all popular.
It was like a release to Cito. She bags.
Club DJs in Kearns or Taylorsville or West Valley, or right there in the corner. Club DJs, shout out.
54 and banging
Yeah,
her.
54 and banging her. Probably the
not there no
best
more.
club for me that I've ever been to. And I've been to them all, bro. The Century Club in LA. What's the one that they're closing, Siquiel?
The Mayan.
The Mayan, the Stock Exchange, Rosie's, Peppers,
Casa Camino,
Casa Camino,
Brandy's.
Brandy's. I
On
can
and
go
on.
on forever.
On and on.
But for me, and it's crazy that it's in Utah, right? DJ's nightclub was my spot, bro.
For picking up.
Well, just forever. Why do you
And
gotta-
boys.
Yeah,
and
just
your,
for,
the
dude, you gotta
fellas.
get it off. He's all trying to be all sexual, vato.
Whatever, bro.
Picking up when you got the
Yeah,
ladies.
because it ties in with it if you think about it. Because it's like you were being irresponsible back then.
Yeah, back then. Now, I don't even got a girl.
But this ties in because
Shit.
it ties into the whole thing.
And I don't know if I have time for one, man.
For a girl?
I mean, what do you got to do? You got to get to know her,
Take her out.
take her out. And now they want to have coffee. Like like what happened
See
to
those
shots?
old school dudes.
Yeah,
See
bro.
those
Like
old
some
school.
chick told me, hey,
He's like,
no,
let's go to the park.
some girl. Yeah,
Right
I'm a little
away.
older, whatever. I'm single, so we're just gonna talk about it. But some pretty girl, bro, pretty girl. And you normally you do what you got to do to fucking be around her, to spend time with her, whether it be in the library even, right? Sorry for spitting. And she told me, yeah, Sunday, let's go get some, I don't know what she said, coffee on a Sunday. And I was like, what? Like coffee? Where's the shots at? I'm not trying to get you like drunk, like stupid drunk, but you can have a couple shots with me.
Rooftop.
Yeah, rooftop. Maybe have a sandwich. But I ain't cappuccino. You get out on a Sunday. You're out of here.
With the parfait.
Yeah, with the fucking umbrella.
The extra caramel.
Umbrella, caramel. Yeah, cappuccino. What give me a Lendi.
What?
That's what they call it.
Hey, I like coffee, and they don't say that, man.
It's
Chai-
Starbucks.
Give me a chai
yeah.
latte.
Oh, you want to hear
With
my
matcha.
Starbucks order?
Huh?
You
What?
want to hear my? It's a. What's a what? Damn, I forgot. It's a vanilla blonde latte.
What?
6 pumps of that white
my
chocolate.
God.
The
Yeah, the
vanilla
pumps.
cream cone
The
foam
pumps.
and extra caramel.
Yeah, the
putting
pumps.
you guys on.
Bomb.
Yeah, but you got to get the 6 pumps.
You gotta get the 6 pumps.
6
You
pumps.
got to pump it up.
Yeah,
Hey, you
it's
know,
really good. It's really good. It's really good. Just saying. It's about coffee now. You know.
I don't do the coffee thing. I don't do the dating thing, you know. I'm in LA. I haven't been out not once in LA. And people will say like, yeah, well, whatever. But yeah, I spend it's in Utah.
Let's it all out, ladies.
No,
Slide in the DM.
I don't even have the DM.
Slide into the.
I don't even know what I'm doing on social media, Mio. Like I put some.
You do have DMs. I mean, everybody has a DM.
Yeah. Well, all right then, whatever. I put our hat on, like I put it on TikTok, and I put some music. Not even some music. I'm thinking like it was Kevin Hart like talking about it with something
Or is it like,
behind it.
Somebody look at this. Somebody come look at
No,
this.
yeah.
Yeah,
Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw it.
Well, my friend, and then Cito, you really did it that time. You really studying or whatever. I go, I didn't know what I was doing. I heard it on it, and I just posted it at the time that I was hearing it. I didn't know that I was adding to it. So I don't know what I'm doing.
Came
When we
out
go
good,
back
though.
to LA, we're stepping it up. Right now, we're just warming up for the podcast. Got the greatest host on the planet, Tony. You know what I mean? My brother, the best brother on the planet, Sequiel, Foxy, Bobby. You got the best dancer at St. Bernadette's, right? Not yet, though.
You gotta get some lessons first.
Yeah, no trip.
Let's see. Oh man. So let's see where we're gonna go with this now. LA. Are you looking to opening up a shop, like a store, or is it just like all online?
Maybe. But if you open up a shop, a store, then that means you made it, right? You're not trying to play. You're not paying for a space, right? Because everything's on social media. You can order on social media. That's why, man. You know, we got a couple designs and whatever, this and that, but I feel like we got to be able to make it. Like back in the day before social media, man. Like everybody remembers, it was just like newspapers and shit, and you right mail or whatever. Now you can sell to somebody in Russia or China or Korea or Mexico or whatever, right? So
I want
Yeah.
to touch something real quick. Touch a topic,
what's up?
because I know you were talking about how you dress to the club like all, you know,
Chingon?
like chingon. Yeah, like
Yeah.
I picture it like button up, slacks. You know, some
Like
nice
this,
shoes.
but with the jacket and slacks and
Yeah.
dress shoes and
How would you feel now that you have a brand coming out? with like someone wearing your shirt at the club? Like, how do you feel about that the dress code of the club?
Well, it depends where I'm at with my brand. Because one thing that I know is that I don't know anything. I don't know what I'm doing right now with clothing brands or anything like that, or social media, any of that. So like but I just believe in myself, and there's a lot of people that believe in me. So, it's more like a, quick-witted, like, we got the LA one, we got Tokerville, we got Gotta Get Up to Get Down, which is a dance song in Makeout City, and then a bunch of them, like right up your alley, like whatever. But like if I make it to, like, my partner, if I make it to where like we're, doing button-ups, or right now it's all T-shirts and hats and beanies, like streetwear. But if I get to that level, then fuck, I would feel proud. Or if somebody just wore the brand, like had like Irresponsibly Responsible, because I ask people, anytime like think about it, it don't make sense. It's not supposed to, but everybody likes it. Irresponsibly responsible. It's the two opposites, but somehow, we brought them together. Like, be irresponsible. Go out there and have fun. Dance more, drink more, ski more, climb more, everything more. But just, know your, and take it to the edge. Take it to the edge. Like, because I've taken it to the edge, man, where I'm in the bathroom, and I think I'm going to have to go to the fucking hospital.
What?
Yeah, like, I'm just saying.
Party.
The edge, yes.
What's the
I'm
number
saying
one
anything.
rule?
Party.
Yeah.
Peanut Butter Falcon, Shia LaBeouf, and then the
I
other
actually saw that
guy.
movie now.
Yeah.
What's the number one rule?
And he goes party.
Party. Yeah.
There you go.
But not no more though, right? But I'm trying to, I'm not a little older or whatever, right? But I'm trying to.
I wouldn't say
Talk to
older.
them.
I'd say more wiser.
Yeah. Well, but a little older. I'm not 20
Live and
or
learn.
30.
Live and learn.
And I've lived a lot of it, man. Like I said, what do you think everybody, all these guys are talking about women and high value and houses and all that other stuff and whatever. I've done all that before social media. And yeah, I'll say that my age, right? And even when social media came out, I was private. But I was flying my friends to Denver, going to Vegas, doing whatever I wanted with whatever money I had. I didn't have to go to Ibiza or to Greece or whatever, because I didn't have to. I'd rather go to Ensenada. You know what I mean? Or Rosarito, or Vegas, because that's where I'm closer to it right now. Now it's a little different, but I've done all that. Now I've never flown in no jet, but I didn't have to. I've flown first class, and I've gone, with all of that. But it's a trap, man. A lot of it's a trap. What people are saying right now about being. Let me just say this, right? I've said this on one of my TikToks that I'm just whatever. You cannot be a high value man if you're an asshole, if you're not kind, you know what I mean? If you're a piece of shit, you just can't. I don't care how much money you got, how many houses you got, how many girlfriends you have, any of that. And I've had all of it. Maybe not a mansion or a jet or whatever, but I've lived my life. But I've always tried to be cool, be kind to people, man, even more now, because God gave me a second chance. So I try to meet somebody with love. Good morning. That's
Good
a
mornings
mad
go a long way.
right?
Yeah.
I was with him and my mom in Long Beach, and everybody there was like 7:00 in the morning. Everybody there was telling me good morning. I wanted to I was like, well, what's so good about it? It's early.
Start choking up.
Yeah, it was good morning, my ass. Like jiu-jitsu their asses, right? But you can't, because they're so pure. One, because they're at the beach.
Why can't it be a good morning?
Well, exactly.
Right? That's it.
And I used it. I've talked about it. I said there was a vato in like a community center, and I got like kind of like a fancy car. You've seen the 300, right? So I pulled up, and the guy was all mean muggy. He's from Avadio. And like from where he can hear from me, I said, good morning. As soon as I said that, the kindest cholo I've ever met in my life. Good morning. And ever since then, but my brother told me later that he was on the run. So he was like sizing me up, not just because he's from Avadio, but because he don't know if I'm, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who am I? Am I the cops or whatever, this and that? So, but as soon as I told him good morning, Mio, I'm telling you, like that, just went away. And I've used it before. Good morning. You got to be a real, real, real bad guy to not accept a good morning in the morning. Somebody tells you that out of nowhere, hey, good morning. What are you going to say? Oh, you got to say good morning. You're forced, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's almost like you're forced.
Yeah.
But it does change like the way that maybe that guy is having a bad day, or like that one time you're like, you probably weren't having a good morning. You're like, oh wait, it is a good morning.
Yeah.
You alive, you breathing, you woke up again.
It's infectious. Be infectious, man. You know, they've had those where the people go into the New York train stations, the subways, and they just start laughing, and they got hidden cameras in there. The next thing you know, 5 minutes later, everybody's busting up. You know what I mean? I mean, you got to have some bad inside of you or whatever beliefs, or you've gone through some things that you haven't gotten there where you could release it. You know, it's good to laugh. It's good to cry. It's good to be nice. It's good to be all those things, because you can't learn without trying. You know, the variety is the spice of life. You know, and it's across the board for all that.
You know what's crazy, Mio? Like I think about my brand, and I don't really know, like I'm all over the place. Like I've always been my whole life.
Well, it's because like there's not really like, I mean, there's books and stuff like that and videos, but at the end of the day, it's like, because I can say it now, like I'm a business owner now, but there wasn't like a manual, like this is what you got to do, this is what you got to do, this is how you get clients. So it's understandable, but it's relatable too, because like you're coming from the underground up.
Yeah. Like I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but you know, I'm figuring it out, and I'm figuring out like what people like fit where, and you know what I mean, whatever. But what I do know is that just be. We say cool, man. If you don't like kind, because you know I'm a bad guy. You know what I mean?
I'm a macho.
Yeah, I'm macho. You don't want to be kind, or you don't want to be empathetic, or you got to be an alpha male, and you got to be a dickhead. You know what I mean? Like, then be cool, right? Like you can't be cool and be an asshole.
Yeah.
It don't, you know what I'm saying? Like just, and that's it. Let me just say this about, and it's just hitting me right now, about all you people that talk about alpha males and all that other shit, right? Like you can't be an alpha male if you ain't cool. I'm telling you guys right now. You know what I mean? You could be tough and strong and have fatty and have houses and have chicks and all that shit. But if you ain't cool, really cool, because the cool guys are kind to everybody, because they're so fucking cool. We don't gotta pretend. You know what I mean? Like, I've always stuck up for the nerds. I have friends of mine, man, that are street dudes, killers. I brought friends to parties. Like, yeah, you know this again. And one of them I brought. Shout out to Frenchie. The first time I brought Frenchie around, I brought him around like an all black party. I'm not gonna say how they're affiliated or nothing. And one of the homies, it was his apartment. He came to me. He goes, "What's up with 98 degrees?" He called him the boy band. I said, "Don't trip, because you got to judge somebody by who they are, not by what they are. You got to be the bad guy if you got to be. You know what I mean? You don't need somebody to validate you to be the alpha or whatever. I'm not saying I'm an alpha or whatever. You decide, but you don't need nobody to tell you shit. So me, I can hang with the nerd, because nobody's gonna tell me nothing. And if you do, then that might be a problem for the both of us. But I hang out with the kind people, the trustworthy people. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, from my line of work, we weren't always trustworthy. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not saying that I was always, you know what I mean? So it's all about treating everybody, unless you're a piece of shit, you know what I mean? Like I say, and you just treat people like shit, then I'm gonna treat you like shit too. But I'm gonna start with love and kindness. That's what responsible is. Yeah, we whatever, this and that. So I'm all over the place. So I don't know what I'm doing. But that's what it is. And I'm gonna keep talking until we make it. It may take 10 years, and it may take 100 years. But I might not be here in 100 years. But I ain't gonna stop.
No, it all circles back because of the question. It all circles back because of the question that I asked you. Like, how are you gonna feel? I guess this is a better way to word it. Like, how are you gonna feel when you see somebody with your merch, whether it's at a club or, you know what I mean?
Ecstatic, grateful.
Now another question: are you ready for the pictures? Be like, oh man, like I know you're the owner of Irresponsible Responsible. Like,
I'm ready to like. I've been private.
Yeah.
You know that. Like I said, I didn't get a Facebook until after I got busted. And my boys put me on there, and they put me on a bunch of dating sites too. So if you see me out there, you know what I'm saying, it might not be
right,
responsible.
right.
Nah, it might not. Like me, like 10 years ago, like you got to get out there.
Don't ask me out for coffee.
Yeah, but I'm out there, like on shit that I don't even know. I get emails or whatever, but we're just trying to put it out there, like, and put myself out there, my energy out there, everything that I've been through, all my experiences, being the youngest, being born in East LA, raised in Norwalk, spent a lot of time in Utah, all that shit. We're trying to put it all together until it works or until it doesn't work.
Yeah, no, because you just kind of walked into another good question. Like, are you like not nervous, but are you like a little bit like on edge with like being out there now since you're so private? Like,
nah.
How's that experience right now with you? Like, how does that fit with Cito?
My first, like, I put something on TikTok. That was a little political even. For my first time on 4th of July, and even my homies were like, damn, see, dog, I know you were trying to like get out there, but you like ran through the door.
You freaking William Wallace. You kicked that door down.
But I'm not always comfortable, like, because I've always been private. I mean, like I said, I'm a good, bad guy, but I'm also witty. I'm kind. I'm funny. All that shit. So like the people behind me are the ones that are telling me like, hey, Cito, you gotta let all that out. You know what I mean? Because I gotta be comfortable. You know what I mean? Like to have drinks or to maybe smoke a little bit or whatever. Especially smoking. I don't smoke, like I smoke maybe once a month.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Right? Once a month. But, I got to be comfortable. And that's what they're saying. Like, and so right now I'm just trying to get comfortable. But I'm not all the way comfortable. Sometimes I'll wake up, and I'm like, I'll say to myself, what the hell are you doing? Like, is this like for reals, like I ain't bullshitting. Like I'm like, dude, you're tripping. I'll start fighting myself or whatever. But then I settle down and I'm already in it. And I'm doing this for the better good, man. Because I've been through a lot of bad shit in my life. And I'm trying to steer people clear or whatever, you know what I mean? The right way. With kindness and love and all that good stuff. And with Jesus Christ, God. Mm-hmm. All good stuff, man. But that don't mean, you know what I mean? Like, you got to be all the way good. You know what I mean? You can hit that extra low rider. You know what I mean? Like when you're low, and I just thought about this, right? You're on the boulevard and you're not sure like if the low rider is going to go another hop. And then you say, chale, I'm going to be irresponsible. And I'm going to hit it again, right? And you hit the other hop. Bam. And maybe you get away with it, maybe you don't. But that's what I'm saying. It's everything. I don't know what I'm doing.
But you're doing it.
Yeah.
But I'm doing it, man.
But you're doing it.
You know what I mean? So they're going to get it. I'm going to dance. I'm going to talk. I'm going to storytell. I'm going to talk about my life. I'm going to talk about my family. I'm going to come out with merch. The Irresponsibly Responsible brand. And that's it.
And when can people start expecting that?
October 15th.
Chale, it's almost next month already.
Yeah.
Is there anything like big that you're going to do before you drop it?
Besides push-ups?
Yeah. Or crunches?
Or crutches? Just keep, when I'm going home, I've been in Utah for 2.5 months. I went home for my daughter's birthday. Shout out to Brittany, my daughter.
Besitos, bougie.
Yeah. I went home for her birthday, and I flew back 3 days later for my niece's birthday, his daughter's birthday, but also to, sell an RV that I had out here to kind of like get everything done out here. So I leave on Thursday, and so after that, man, I think that I'm going to start taking dancing classes because I love it. Show! Dance. Everybody, man, put on a jam. If you miss somebody or whatever, and just close your eyes and just dance. Just dance. You know what I mean? So I'm going to start taking dancing classes because I am a phenomenal dancer, but just not yet.
Hey, you're speaking.
Right? Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna start doing that. I'm going after all of them. Not after them like in that way, you know what I mean? Because there's a lot of good dancers on social media, but I'm a great dancer. So we're gonna, you know what I mean? We're gonna bust it out like my abuelita.
All right, good.
Ezequiel.
Yeah, so wrapping it up, closing thoughts, something new. I know they're going to expect it October 15th, you said?
That's not very professional, huh?
No, not really, but I mean, it's raw, so
Yeah, raw dog.
it's all good.
So,
Said raw dog.
no, I didn't mean it like that. But no. So yeah, we're this is just the first podcast off the cuff. Off the cuff.
We're
Sorry.
being irresponsibly responsible because
Yeah, in all your life. So my shout out to my mijo Gabriel. He's going to a rave on in the Lost Lands in Ohio, and I tell him, be irresponsibly responsible. Have fun, have a good time, do whatever you want to do. Add a little bit of responsibility to whatever time or place you need to. I love you, mijo. Go ahead, bye, boy.
What was it? The brand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to whoever.
Shout out to everybody. Everyone that's watching this, everybody that could help, support or make it even more than what we can. Like we said, we're just we're new to this. We're doing this. We got my nephew right here helping us out. Much appreciated to the family. And that's it. You guys already know we already got our social stuff up. My brother's got it. Go ahead and reach out. He's got nothing but time in between those dance classes. So that's it.
You don't work. You're a tough. Hey,
I didn't even say that.
Yeah, but you might as well. Hey, he's not working. He's on. For all you ladies, unless you want an unemployment, vato.
oh, well, that's a good thing. Where can they find you at?
Irresponsibly responsible on TikTok. I just posted Instagram, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do. We're gonna do it though. I'm going back home, and we're fast tracking everything.
www.juicyjoshua.com.
That's right, baby.
That's where you can send the DM.
Right.
You're
Just don't take them on a coffee date.
Yeah, don't take about the coffee days.
no, Lendy.
Puro shots.
Yeah.
And there better be some wind.
Yeah. That being said, the drop comes out October 15th, so be on the lookout for that.
Perry Ellis.
Yeah. Make sure to follow all the social medias. Slide in Uncle Cito's DM if you're a lady and you're interested. Just
What? Nah, dude. What the? This ain't no dating site.
Put it out.
You guys are idiots.
You gotta be responsible.
Nah,
If he
don't
gets
listen to
hooked
them,
up,
ladies.
bro, that's it.
Hey,
He's not even he's
I go
not
like
even-
this. I go, don't listen to them, ladies. But for real,
But for real.
Send your resume.
Nah, we don't. He'll get all lost crap. He's like, hey, what brand?
yeah. Hey, this turns into a dating game.
Yeah.
Well, forget about the irresponsible. This is now the dating game.
Are you gonna be irresponsibly with me or responsible with me?
See, dog, yes.
Yeah.
Because if you're gonna be responsible,
Cito's
then
all
you're
right
out.
here. There, look.
No, right?
He's all like, oh, I like that one right there. He's all, get ready.
We're gonna do that game, the balloon
I'm good.
pop.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
We're gonna do the balloon pop with Uncle Cito next time.
What?
Yeah, you'll see. You guys want that? Let them know. Like send
Nah, come on now.
Yeah.
You guys really
Loosen up. Loosen up. You don't even know how
Like, I
many
really need a girl.
all around the world.
Please don't go, girl.
Better yet, I got
All right, with that,
hoes.
with that, we'll leave it alone.
Yeah, we'll leave it alone like that. And then just let us know what you guys want to know more about. You guys are going to see more videos of the brand. Just like I said, be on the lookout. October 15th is when that drops. Make sure you get it because you never know if you're going to miss out. Don't be late to the lemonade stand because then you ain't going to get none.
That's right. I've been working now.
All right.
Over and out.
Like my grandma. To everybody.